So like many other Steelers fans out there, I'm sure you all are disappointed in that loss to the Cleveland Browns this afternoon. And I just wanted to make a quick commentary on my initial thoughts surrounding the game, because I think that it's very clear as to why the Pittsburgh Steelers lost that game. And I think it's really attributable to a single thing. And that thing is Aaron Rodgers' ego. And so first here, and this is completely obvious, everybody saw this throughout the game. Aaron Rodgers he was so focused on avoiding a sack by Myles Garrett that he allowed that to impact his QB play and allowed that to impact the team's performance. So it's one thing to play smart football and to try to avoid sacks because it just makes sense as a quarterback to do. It's another thing to throw the ball prematurely and make bad plays just to avoid a sack. And then on top of that, to yell at your guys, because we saw that so many times this afternoon. Aaron yelling and crying and screaming on the field at different players after he made an obvious, terrible decision time and time again just to get the ball out quickly so he wouldn't go down in history as being the sack that pushed Myles Garrett over the threshold and allowed him to be the sack leader. Now, in addition to this, he also, in my opinion, this was a major ego play on his end in the final couple of minutes of the game when he continued to target Marquez Valdes-Scantling in the end zone. Now, Marquez Valdes-Scantling did not have a good game up until this point. He wasn't getting his eyes turned around quickly. He was not locating the football. He was not making big plays. He was basically a non-factor in this game. But Rodgers then decides to target him multiple times in the red zone. Why? It's because Rodgers wanted to prove to other people that the guy that he recommended that they bring in was able to make clutch plays in these final moments. People would have acknowledged the fact that he brought Marquez into the organization. And so he would have received credit. He would have been the hero of the day. I'll tell you what, I know Rodgers is going to play better next week because he's not going to be so focused on avoiding a stupid sack record that nobody cares about in the first place. Something that would have been obsolete in a week. But he chose to pick that over the success of this team.